recovery.
Yeah, I'm not even kidding. Look, they're doing it right now.
Yeah.
See, it starts
Would you
different.
look at that?
Yeah, it's a new thing, eh? New things every day.
I did not know that.
Me neither.
All right. Here we go.
Bit of a neutral start. I like it. Respect. See, yeah, as long as Peach doesn't have a turnip in her hand, Marth has control over the matchup. He's got control over neutral. Like, Peach is the one that has to make a decision. Marth can just wait. So I would like to see Chris just kind of keep the pressure on as much as he can in this matchup.
Prevent him from getting the turnip pulls.
Correct. See, just like right now, see, he was worrying because like that same situation happened almost 3 times, and he was like, the 3rd time, is he gonna pull a turnip? And Chris was smart enough to like not get baited, because I think Deox was aware of that situation as well.
Interesting that they're kind of staying away from each other. They don't want to go in too hard, especially with moves like Peach's down smash, which can take you up 50% with one move if you hit it right, and Marth's ability to combo. They're all wanting to play it safe.
I'd like to see a dash side B, or forward smash is alright. I like, since side B has no lag, out of like no starting lag, you can do it out of a dash really quickly. So you're able to cover lots of ground, hold them in the air with the side B, then finish them with up tilt. But maybe Chris's decision obviously worked out.
He's playing it with something he can guaranteed get, and if he misses that, then he'll kick himself for that, especially if he loses his stock. Good forward air, blocking both the turnip and the thing.
Yeah, Chris is putting on lots of good pressure. It's really nice. Ooh, misses the tech roll in. Wow. Deox missing an edge guard there.
Marth just is so good at the ledge. He has just so many options to take Peach.
A really good option.
Any character, really.
Yeah, it's Peach's air dodge is what Marth has to really respect. Like, as long as you respect the air dodge and kind of wait for it, like, I find edge guarding Peach is a really, really easy job. Like, her ledge game is so weak. She has no good fast options off ledge, really. And Marth's like the best character at keeping, you know, opponents at the ledge.
Yeah. He has so much ability to like. Oh, good recovery.
Yeah.
Good back.
Not enough stun to force the stage spike.
Always a. It's not necessarily always going to inhibit you, but just getting in your head that headspace when you drop the turnip off the ledge, when you're recovering from below, even that can be enough to take you out.
It's true. Melee's a scary game sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Good patience. See, I like how he didn't go in for the attack, too. Just hop on, get on stage, and then throw out an aerial. I think
does he have a stitch
that
here?
looks like a stitch.
Nope.
Yeah,
Okay.
no.
Just
slant eyes.
I think maybe he thought it was a stitch because he saw the lines.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's playing mind games with him by trying to hide it. Just misses that forward smash.
At this percent, if the Peach does anything bad on Marth's shield, on the front of Marth's shield, up B is like a really strong option that not enough Marths use. I've seen Chris use it before, but sometimes he misses opportunities.
I think the thing is, it's a good option, but like most up Bs, if you miss it, it's so you can't do anything.
Well, at least Peach doesn't have something like a Fox up smash or a Jigglypuff rest.
True.
Like, the punish isn't going to be that hard. It's probably just going to be a one hit and done. So
that's true.
And FD is a really risky stage to go for it since there's no top platform to land on. You got to fall all the way to the ground, but.
It can be a good mix-up, though, especially when they're going for a lot of offers on your shield and they're getting close.
Reverse fair.
Well played.
Just getting that damage. Yeah, he knows.
And he knows that.
That's, you know, like, some players think that's a bad mentality because you should always try and, you know, go at your opponent and learn as much as you can, or never give up because you never know what if your opponent loses those 4 stocks. But I also see the other mentality of, you know, he probably wasn't going to win that game, and he was going to get beat up for another 60, 90%, you know, and it doesn't feel good to get hit. It really doesn't. So it really depends. Like, if he's comfortable with killing himself there, I don't think it's necessarily that bad of an option because the game was already lost at that point.
It's not a bad option. It doesn't necessarily look that good on the player, but it's not a bad thing.
Yeah,
all the time.
Exactly.
Sometimes you just got to take that.
You have to have a short memory.
Yeah. Martha, sorry.
Interesting choice by Peach to go to Yoshi's.
I was just gonna say it actually because Marth has just so much control of this stage because of his ability to he can reach pretty much everywhere because it's such a small stage.
Exactly. There's nowhere for Peach to hide, and the fact that if Marth isn't edge guarding Peach at like a low percent, he's killing her off the top at a high percent.
Yeah.
And you know, a stage like Yoshi's, you don't need to be that high percent to die off the top. Like 110, 120, easy with an up tilt. A tipped up tilt will kill, easy.
Yeah.
So
makes you wonder about the mentality behind the Peaches.
Yeah,
here.
like I guess some Peaches like it because like this, like they like the low platforms too. Because like you can't short hop into the platform or else you'll get hit by a down smash. But there's not a whole lot of wins for Peach on this map. But you always got to go where you're comfortable. So you can never like be too harsh.
And it might have been the fact that it might have been this one and then a different stage that he didn't want to go to. Some people will go to a stage that is better for their opponent if
To
they have
mind game
troubles to mind game, or if they have troubles with the opposite stage that their opponent picked. Good awareness not to panic.
Yeah.
At the down below there.
For sure.
Yoshi has such a low like blast one at the bottom, but you can make it back.
Yeah, I hear people call the roof of level the ceiling, but you don't really hear people call the bottom the basement.
No.
You don't hear that.
No,
Nice stall. Nice grab.
Dash attack on shield always gets punished like that every time. Push the up tilt.
He was definitely. I think that was definitely a tech skill error because Peach was on the other side and trying to edge guard, and she floated off stage while Marth had already grabbed ledge, so she was behind Marth at that point, and Marth ended up doing a get up attack. That was almost sure that was a tech flood because he probably wanted to hop off bear or dare. I'm almost positive. Ooh, he got too hungry.
Just
no,
mistake.
he's too hungry again.
There
he is.
Slow down. Peach makes. Oh, he's so hungry for it, and he's just missing it by a little bit.
Ooh, nice tips. Tipping those fairs, getting lots of hits done. Good patience.
There, now he gets it. That's what we're looking for there. That fair. His forward smash just hits so much. Covers so much. It's laggy, but it covers so many options. That's the trade-off.
Yeah. Scary moment.
It's pretty intense.
Yeah, Peach has got to get this edge guard or else it's not looking good.
I'm not sure. I don't think Marth's looking for a kill. I think Marth just wants to get as much percentage as possible here. So
that's a good way to think about it, because that way you don't find yourself getting that frustrated when you lose the stock. But
yeah, always that mentality of
when you give Peach room to breathe like that, like if you're just trying to stay alive versus trying to kill her, you know, you give her more room. I feel like with that mentality, so then she's able to pull turnips, right? And then
which is what we saw there, and actually it led to Marth getting killed.
Yeah.
Risky down air.
Yeah, he tried to cover the tech in place, but he ended up tech rolling away.
Forward air doesn't quite convert off of it though.
Oh, nice dare. That was super scary because if he didn't hit that, he was going to get down smashed.
They're playing it really safe here. They're hitting it, but they're not trying to follow up for fear of overcommitting.
Ooh, too close on that fair.
Dead even right now, 101%.
Yeah. Ooh, but of course,
good.
So light.
Good forward air.
Can't take a hit at that awareness.
He'd been going for the ledge hop forward air quite a bit there, so I think Peach was aware of that.
It's such a strong option as Marth. It's hard not to abuse it. Are we going back to FD? Did I hear Chris? Because Dave's super rule shouldn't let him.
Both players would have to agree for them to go back to
FD. Correct. Fountain I don't like. I kind of like Pokey because it has the lowest ceiling, but Battlefield's cool too. I definitely don't like FOD or Dreamland. Looks like it's going to be Battlefield.
Battlefield.
All right. This is an extremely neutral stage in this matchup.
Yeah.
For sure.
Normally the
throw it away. They're asking for a neutral start, and of course Deox grabs the turnip right away. He is a gentleman and throws it away.
Often the ledges can make all the difference in a match sometimes. But this one's pretty neutral because both players can.
Yeah, they don't really rely on like riding the walls so much.
Yeah,
they're very much.
Peach does have her Peach Bomber recovery.
True, she does lose that, but I mean that's like a great edge guard, but He's still following it up, still getting damage. Nice. I like to see those drops more versus the throws because they have more hang time. You know what I mean? They're not in the air as short.
Yeah, that especially because then it's just if it's just hanging in that zone, then Peach can sort of maneuver around where Marth's gonna go.
Exactly.
Go straight for the ledge. No fear of that turnout.
Nice.
Excellent spacing. Excellent.
Yeah.
Because even if he had gone for just the neutral one, he probably would have still gotten hit.
Exactly. Chris is one of those, or Liquid is one of those Mars that is trying to pioneer down smash. And I make fun of him for it sometimes, but like when he does make it work, it is really cool. Like it's a really cool move.
Yeah, when it works, it works. It's not necessarily doesn't kill quite as much as forward smash would.
Yeah.
But you know, it's still quite a good option because it just covers so much.
I just think a lot of Mars get deterred from it because of the lag, and like the wonky, janky hitboxes that take a lot of practice to get good with.
Yeah. Which is, of course, understandable, and it's not necessarily the right for everyone, but if you can make it work, it works.
Bad get-up attack.
I think he was aware of that going in with the shield.
Ooh, that was a dirty tipper.
Smash always so good for Marth because it hits just underneath the platform, and a lot of shields don't go down that far, so you can hit them in the legs.
A lot of people like Yoshi's more than Battlefield, but some Mars kind of like Battlefield more because the super tipper always hits on Battlefield. Like, and Yoshi's you can forward smash someone on the platform and it won't be a tipper, but with Battlefield it's always guaranteed.
Yeah. Like I said, you can see so much of Peach's feet from her shield that if you hit that forward smash on the ledge or even a down tilt, it's going to hit regardless of how powerful the shield is. Oh, misses
nice dodge.
Forward airs.
I almost feel like that up air was like a Matrix move, and Peach kind of like shifted back, dodged the forward air.
That slight DI to just avoid it. Really well played by Deox.
Ooh, he tried to get the ramen noodle, but nice throw.
Go for the ledge. Interesting that he didn't opt for just go for forward smash. Gets a stitch.
I was wondering why he didn't go for the edge guard, like chuck the turnip down, but it's because he had a stitch. That's why. It's still looking. Yeah, that's
good.
it.
Great forward smash. Way to close him out.
Yeah, it's too bad. I think Deox definitely didn't feel like he was playing that well. I could see it on his face. Chris always looking happy. I think I have a match to play.